Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Galatasaray.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. This ended up in no man's land. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Fernandez. Good purposeful running this. It's a promising position. It's crossed into the middle. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Nicely spread. Gehi makes the interception. Played towards the other side. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? Goal! Galatasaray! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Galatasaray have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Van Bouten. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Ernest. Mbappe. And this is Messi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Perez. Beckham. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Fenerbahce clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's worked it through, and he's in on a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. Roberto Baggio! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And that was very necessary.
Galatasaray can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Gets a good foot in there. That's been slipped through. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Somewhat off target. He can run onto that. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Galatasaray present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. That is some save from Khan! Oh no, he misses from the spot.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. And the keeper takes decisive action. Roberto Baggio tries to play it through. And this is... And Bernardo Silva! Deftly out wide. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Galatasaray certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Galatasaray in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's definitely not his best. It's not an especially good pass, that. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk plays the return pass, knocks it into space. Great ball if he can. He's gone for goal, and that is a routine catch.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Perez receives it in a wide position. Camavinga. No way through. Looking for a runner. Distributed tidily. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chance! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw! And the lead is extended still further. That was a given, it always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Galatasaray find a position of real strength now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's in a great position here. Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And again they run up against stubborn defending. It's Perez! Relentless! Just relentless! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Just the keeper to beat! Oh, that's a fine interception. Out to the left it goes. Looking to play him in. Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. Good ball, good take. Beckham. Oh, super find.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pillars! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Galatasaray presented with a golden opportunity here. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?